Hey guys, happy June. It is June. This is just June it, okay? Instead of just do it, it's just June it. And I am so stinking excited to just share with you my thought process behind what my vision is for this month and just how I want you guys to be having fun this month, how your dreams are going to incorporate into the grander dream of our unit, into my dreams, and just really propel us into the next seminar year and finish this year strong. So earlier this week, I shared with you guys a little message from Amber Town Gian from the $1 Million Message. So if you guys haven't heard it or haven't seen it, scroll back down and see it. It's here on Facebook. But I just want to give you guys just that message one more time. And what her bigger message was, the impact of finishing is way better than the excitement of starting. So the impact of finishing strong, is way better than the excitement of starting. So what do I mean by that? So she went into a few different ideas as to what it looks like to finish and what it looks like to start. And when you talk about starting, I mean, how often do we talk about, oh, I'm going to start my diet tomorrow, or I'm going to start going to the gym, or I'm going to start reading every morning, or whatever it may be, start eating healthy, okay, that's all that stuff has to do with like health, but all kinds of different things that you can start, right? How often do we finish those things? And when we do finish them, do we finish them well? And do we finish them strong? So it was brought to my attention that over the last few months, some of us are really frustrated in our businesses. And we see all these other companies on social media and things like that just being loud and sometimes obnoxious. But you guys, we are louder, and we are Mary Kay. We have a reputation that far surpasses any new company that will come up and sort of pose a threat because they're in the same industry, right? So just to kind of give you a better picture of that, you go to the supermarket and you're walking down the bread aisle, right? And there's like 15 different brands of bread, and they all sell white bread. Like, how many different ways can you make sliced white bread, right? But all of those companies started with somebody having a dream, having a passion, and knowing that they are going to rock it in the bread industry, okay? Well, for us in Mary Kay, yes, there are other companies out there that might do things differently than we do, but we were started by Mary Kay Ash, who had a vision for women. She was the pioneer of her age, and to this day is known as one of the most influential and successful women in business and entrepreneurs, really. And so she started our company almost 56 years ago, and we're still standing strong. And what makes us stand strong is the core at what we do. The core of us is building a relationship with women, getting around the table, getting face to face, nose to nose, belly button to belly button, and just pouring our life and pouring our love into the product, into them, into helping them feel beautiful, into helping them feel excited about what's going on their face, whether it's with skincare, with color, about giving them the opportunity of Mary Kay and seeing what they can do and blossoming with this business. So that's what our core is, being there face to face. That's where that relationship grows. It begins and then grows through that constant interaction with them. So many other companies out there are not doing that. They may be loud on social media, but they're not doing what we're doing. They're not getting there, being in a woman's space, helping her day feel brighter right then and there. And ultimately making her day and making her week and making her month and giving her something to be excited about, or re-energizing her confidence. Because let's say she had a bunch of blemishes and now because she met you, her blemishes are gone. And you actually follow up with her and give her the service that we're taught to give in Mary Kay. So do you see how we're so much more different than these other companies? And when we try to be these other companies, it just doesn't work for us because that's not what the core value of what we do is. Okay. So in other companies, P&L stands for profit and loss. In Mary Kay, P&L stands for people and love. So that's what we're going to focus on hard for this month. People in love and finishing strong. We don't necessarily have a grand giant goal that we're working towards to finish at the end of the month, like for the seminar year. So for example, we're not finishing up a new car. We're not moving up in terms of unit status, stuff like that. Like that's not, we don't have necessarily something huge that we typically do. Like at the end of last year, we were finishing a car. Some of y'all were going on track for DIQ. Some of y'all were going on track for your own cars. Now, don't get me wrong. Those things can still happen for you personally, but for the whole unit as a whole, we don't have anything huge that we're doing necessarily. So what I kind of sat back and looked at was, we're not just going to finish just because the year's finishing, because the calendar is finishing. What are we going to do this month to really set us up for an awesome start to the 2019-2020 seminar year? So that's when my wheels kind of started turning with the people in love, with coming back to the core value of what we do in Mary Kay. My biggest goal and like our number one thing this month is faces. Getting in front of faces. New faces, customers that need a checkup, color, skincare, everything, you name it, we are going to be in front of faces. And not just faces in general, we want to be in front of 85 faces. So the theme for this month is 85 faces or bust. Just June it, 85 faces or bust, okay? So what I kind of did was looked at the numbers of typically when we're seeing on average, X amount of faces, let's see 60 faces as a unit, we're kind of doing a certain amount of production. And I won't get into the numbers because it's just super confusing. Like you should see the math I did. So I broke it down. I made it really easy for us. 85 faces, okay? 85 faces. And that's what it's going to take for us to finish strong and make that impact that we need and give us that momentum that we need to jump into July and make it freaking fantastic. Start of the year and blow it out of the water. The biggest July we've ever had, okay? But it's all going to start with what we do in June. So in June, like I said, and you're going to hear me say this and you're going to see it plastered all over Facebook and in your emails and on your texts. It's going to be everywhere. So 85 faces or bust. And you guys, I got to give a shout out to Anna Leah Cruz, Anna for short. She is kicking butt. That girl, she's already seen 2 faces and guess what else? She's had an interview, a 3-way call. Actually, she was sitting there with her coworker and we got on the phone and it doesn't have to be crazy. I was literally checking out of Costco and she was like, hey, are you free? And I was like, oh, I'll give you 2 minutes to get to the car. And I got to the car and we got on the phone and her new friend Tammy is going to be joining her team this month or this week. So I'm so excited because Anna has already got the ball rolling for us. I have my first phase starting on Tuesday, and then I've got a couple parties towards the end of the week and a lot more happening. But 85 faces. Anna's already done 2, and she's got some sales, and she also got another booking from her first facial. The gal that was there, her first facial, booked another color appointment for her and a couple of her girlfriends or her sister, something like that. And so see how this starts to spiral when we're really focusing on the faces. So you know what? Clapping and shouts and woo for Miss Anna because she's already knocking it out. And I'm so proud to be able to use you as an example of what this business is supposed to do. Excuse me. So All that being said, yay, Anna. 2 faces down. We need 83 more to go. I'm going to get into a few details about how to book these, why people book, and things like that. But before we go into that, let me throw you a few announcements. Seminar. If you guys are planning to go to seminar, and it's amazing. So I know I'm going, Shannon's going, Angela Brennan's going. I know Carrie wants to go. You let me know, and we'll get you signed up, and it's going to be freaking fantastic. So make sure you are registering for seminar. Deadline for that is the end of this month. So seminar. Pretty and personal, you guys, based on your sales for this month and your wholesale orders, you guys can earn some really cute prizes, some customized compacts from me and roll-up bags. So check out the flyer. And locals, get this. At our meeting on Monday nights, we are getting a revamp. All of the directors of our studio, so that's, or almost all of us, I think there's 9 that meet with us, and there's going to be 7 of us that are going to do this together. 7 directors are meeting all together on Monday night, starting at 7 o'clock, and it's going to be fantastic, and it's going to be big, and we're going to really celebrate Reds, really celebrate women moving up the career path, have a facial party going on. In fact, I'm teaching the one tomorrow night. So be there Monday. Be there. It's $5 at the door. It's going to be amazing. Meetings are always amazing in general, but when there's so many people in one room, all going for the same goals, I mean, it's just powerful. So we're going to be doing that through the summer. So through the end of September. So get excited about Monday night meetings and get your booty there, because it's going to be amazing. Okay, there we go. I think that's all the announcements. Oh, and then for our out-of-towners, a lot of y'all in Corpus, I know Shannon gave me the info to one of the directors meeting out in Corpus. She's moved her meeting to Monday nights. So if you want the info for that, let me know. We'll get that to you. But wherever you are, get your booty in the meeting. Like, it's like Mary Kay Church. You go to church on Sunday, you go to Mary Kay Church on Monday. Like, that's how it works. And you will be blessed. And sometimes the meeting needs you because you knocked it out of the park for that last week, and there's so much to celebrate. And sometimes you need the meeting because you were down about whatever reason, and you just need your cup filled and just that re-inspiration for the week. So get your butt to a meeting. You need it or they need you. Something's got to happen there. You got to get there. All right. So back to this 85 faces. What I really, my goal with this is to get you guys in front of 85 faces, but also somehow I'd love to plug in. So I love how Anna's really been telling me, like, hey, I'm facialing X, Y, and Z today and tomorrow, and this is what's happening. And I wasn't able to like be face to face with those people, but she took a snapshot, sent it to me, told me what they tried. I helped coach her with like the next step to do for each face. So I want to really just get nitty gritty and help you guys, empower you guys to the next step with your people. This doesn't have to just stop right at the facial. This can move into a sharing appointment. This can move into her booking a party. And sometimes it just takes throwing it back and forth with me to help boost you into that next step with whatever stage you are with that person, okay? So if you're local to me, call me up. I'd love to come and maybe do the marketing at the end of your party, or FaceTime me in. I can answer any last minute questions, or just talk about how amazing Mary Kay is, or tell my story, or whatever you want me to do. But I'd love to be able to touch base with all of your faces if you want me to. I mean, I'd love to do that. But I just remember when I was first building my unit, I helped everyone with their parties, not to micromanage it, but to help empower you guys. Like, half the time I was standing as a fly on the wall, just letting y'all do it and helping you, give you feedback at the end. Like, you did this really good. Let's tweak this one just a little bit. Things like that. So I don't want to come and run your parties, but I'd love to help be a part and do what I can to make these faces, these 85 faces for just Junit, the most impactful. Okay? So here we go. Let's get into some training for us. Booking, that's the number one thing you got to be doing in order to get to these 85 faces. We've got to book our booties up. And sometimes we get a little discouraged as to, well, do they really want to book with us? And I kind of made a list of what are some of the reasons women want to book with us. And there's three main reasons, really, just three main reasons. First reason, because they want to have fun, okay? Mary Kay party, a facial, a color appointment. I've never had anyone walk away just slumping down, being all sad and mopey dopey because it wasn't fun. So they want to have fun. They want to have girlfriend time. So this is something that you can give them that is free to them, beneficial for you, because whether or not you make sales or recruit anyone, you've been in front of more faces, you've exposed the product to more people, you've built your confidence. So for fun, figure out who are you booking and where do they fit in? Do they fit into the fun? Second thing, to help you out, to help a girl out. I can't tell you how many people I've been just like freaked out about booking and calling because, they might be too busy, or they don't really like Mary Kay anyways, which is a lie I'm telling myself because they love it. Whatever the lie may be, when you tell a woman, hey, my goal is to facial 20 women to help with this 85 person goal that our unit has, and I've committed to these 20 faces. Can you help me out? They'll help you. They don't need to buy anything. They don't need to recruit. They just need to sit there and have a facial with you. The rest is organic and will help, but they just need to realize that they're helping you out. They're doing you a favor. Women want to be part of something bigger. So when you tell them, hey, my unit's doing 85 faces, I've committed to 20. You got to help me out. I need a face. So there you go. So for fun, to help you out, so favor, these are all F's, okay? Fun, do you a favor. And the third one is for free stuff, free experiences, free whatever. And one of the biggest free things that they can be earning with Mary Kay right now by just sitting down and having a facial with us and getting foundation color matched is a trip to Santa Monica. All they got to do is get a facial and color match them, and boom, they're entered. Well, you got to take a picture and enter them, but that is such a huge tool that we can be using to our advantage for booking. So those are the three things: fun, favor, and free. Okay, fun, favor, and free. So which people have you not reached out to yet? I guarantee you they are going to fit in one of those three categories. And I'm going to post a picture here with a script and a bubble sheet to help you guys track your bookings. And really just empower you guys to get these bookings done. And really, here's my heart on this. If we don't really figure out what our goal is, like our individual goal, like our grander goal is the 85 faces, but our individual goal, if you don't really figure that out like now, you're going to be floundering the whole month. So here's what I'm posing to you. Here's my challenge to you. Figure out what number of faces you want to do to help contribute to the 85. I'm telling you guys this now. I commit to seeing 40 faces this month towards those 85. So boom, 40 out of the 85 will be taking care of me. Actually, 40 out of the 83 because Anna's already done 2. So we're already chipping away at those numbers. What are you going to commit to? It could be 5. It could be 10. It could be 50. Whatever you want it to be, make it personal to you to help you reach whatever goal you have. And let me know. Tell me what your commitment is, because that'll help me in 2 different ways. Help me keep you accountable and put that little fire under your booty to make you work, but also know how to encourage you and to realize that I'm not going to drive this person crazy to do faces. They said they were going to do 10. They've already done 10. Great. If you're happy, I'm happy. So I want to be able to meet you where you are. And I'm happy any way you're doing this. Like, this doesn't have to be my way. And me saying you got to do 80 faces. Like, no, I would never tell anyone they have to do 80 faces if I'm not willing to do 80 of them myself. So 85 is the goal for the unit. 40 is going to come from me. How many are going to come from you? And here's the deal. If we surpass 85, more power to us. But 85 is really going to, like I said, propel us into next year. Strong finish to this year. And make that bigger impact. Because again, where did my little paper go? The impact of finishing is way better than the excitement of starting. So we're going to finish strong at the end of this month, and we are going to like roll it into July and start next year on fire. Okay, so that is my goal. So 85 faces or bust. We only need 83 more. This is going to be a powerful month. So I just encourage you guys to figure out what that number is and realize what it was that got you excited about your business in the first place. Most likely it was something like, I want to empower other women. I want to help women feel better about their skin, or teach makeup, or be able to, sell X, Y, and Z to put my kids through a dance class, or save up for a vacation. Whatever that was, this is the time to figure it out again, remind yourself of it, and put a face count to it, because that's what's going to make this happen. So 85 faces or bust. Just June it. We've got this. I'll add all kinds of fun scripts and tracking tools for you guys along with this video. And please, please, please let me know what your face commitment is. And there just might be a little present in it for you once you finish those faces. So let me know what that face count is. We'll make a game plan specific to you, and let's make this happen. It's going to be an incredible finish, and I can't wait to see us run across that line. Like, we're not just going to pant across the line. We are going to run through it, and it's going to be amazing. And we're going to wake up on July 1st and be on fire. It's going to be great. So just June it. 85 faces or bust. I love you guys. Bye.